Okay, so hi guys. Today's training, I'm going to go over some key things that I found out on Canva, which are actually quite nifty little tools that you could use to basically spruce up your listings, just your data sets, like make your like post really unique. So one of those things, let me show you. So let's go join ROG Central. So, okay, I don't know. Okay. I was worried that somehow my net was going slow. So you see how this web page, this is very important. This is our like calling card, come and join us. We could create basically any post and add a QR code so that if they scan it, they're taken directly to this. So you click on this QR code. I'm pretty sure this is only available on the pro version. Now you paste this link in Canva and click generate. Now that QR code, I'm going to scan. Let's see if I have a QR code scanner. My camera. Does anyone have a QR code scanner on their phone?
I just go to the camera and hover it over the box and it will do whatever.
It's not picking it up though.
Okay, let's see. Let's make it big. I tried it before on a completed post. It worked. So yeah.
Let me try again. There we go.
And
Mine
it
worked.
worked.
Yep.
Yeah. It took me to the web page.
Yeah, mine too.
So it's a very simple thing, but it's very like you could create any URL. So like if you have an open house and they need to register, and you set it up in like a Google Forms or something to go along with the QR code, so that everyone needs to sign in to register, so that you know who's coming, what their name is, what they're looking for. You can basically get that through this QR code. It's very
So
nice.
basically just click on the QR, click to the
Yeah.
left where it says QR code, put the
Yeah,
URL in.
and URL, and just click generate. So you can basically create a Google form,
Mhm.
just copy the link to the end product, slap it here, click generate QR code, and then voila.
Got it.
Everyone comes in, they scan, and then they basically fill out a small survey, and they fill out all the like everything that you need to keep track of who came and when, all right there.
Wait.
Another thing that
So you're saying that when, all right. So if I did a QR code, let me think here. So if I have my website, let's say, and I generate a QR code for my website,
Mhm.
and somebody uses that QR code, you're saying that it captures their information?
No. So basically, you can create a Google form and basically link it to a Google Sheet, where the person who comes in, as soon as they scan, they will be asked simple questions. What's their name? What are they looking for? Like simple questions that you want to know, so that you can basically lead gen from an open house.
Okay.
And that data will be stored on the Google Sheet, so that once the open house is over, you can basically follow up with them. I've actually done that for a previous client. I created a QR code and a Google form to go with it, and basically a big Excel sheet with all the data that they needed covered. So like basic stuff like name, email ID, phone number. Like,
Jijo, are you aware that we have that for our open houses?
I did not.
Yeah. So for our open houses in the one zone, you can actually create, in the one suite, actually, there's an open house QR register that you can actually
Okay.
click on. You put in the address of the house that you're doing the open
Okay.
house for, and it creates that for you so that when people log in, it asks for their name, number, email address, and then it collects all that information for you.
Okay. But I'm just showing you basically how versatile this could be. Obviously, you don't have to use it for open house. You can use it for like basically at the end of the post, someone you want to bring them to our website, scan to learn more.
Mhm.
Something as simple as that.
Mhm.
The other thing that I want to go over, graphics. So basically, something as simple as percentages. You can change the percentage here with this, and it shows you real time. And you can show label. You can make it flat. So basically, yes, last week I made a post and I needed a graphical representation for data. Nice, simple. You could change the colors to match our color scheme, and voila,
That's
you
good.
have a very nice graphical. And they're not just limited to these pie charts. You've got bar graphs, scatter graphs. You can fill in the data yourself to show the results.
And
And
now,
color
is this
coded.
also only on the Pro, or
No, I think this is available for free because there is no crown next to the graphs. Like the highly edit, so you see, you can even link it to a Google Sheet. So the data will keep on progressing accordingly. Link a Google Sheet to show you where the data is coming from. So graphs, very nice, very useful. Now, if you go on more, you could basically get, again, another different QR code scanner, Google Map links, stuff that you wouldn't normally think about. It's all here. And it's very easy, simple to use. So all the GIF images that we use, moving pictures, all of these, yeah, all of these come from Giphy. There's a link to specific Realty One GIF images on the One Design page. If you go into social media assets, you can get them directly from Canva. And basically search your GIF here, and you should be able to get it. See, all of these, and these are already made to our color scheme. So these are very nice, useful, and simple to use. Now that I've used Giphy, it's come here. So Pixels and Pixabay are two royalty-free images and a video store that you could use. I've recommended them in the past as well. So Canva has become, like, over the past few updates, they've added more like companies that they work with to make your transition, your workflow as seamless and as smooth as possible. So quite a few things. It's definitely a tool that you need to look at and use. So audio files, this is paid. Most of it is, but to get the good tunes, you need to pay to get the pro version. And they're very useful when you create your own custom videos. And you don't have to actually use a video template. This is a normal static post. You could turn this into a video. So let's say this one. This is a video that I had created. Not actually, I didn't create this. I got this from Pixabay. And now you can basically edit this, turn the audio off, select an audio of your selection. This video is 12 seconds. Now, since this is a static image, you can't add the videos together. So it has to be one single video. Or what you could do is basically have vertical images. Basically like this. Basically create a video collage and then add an audio track to this. I've recently been making, would you choose A or B videos? So this comes in very handy there. You can't do that in a normal video, because when you drag and drop a video into the video templates, it tries to get it all in one single frame. So it's much harder to edit videos like that when you try to do comparison videos. So basically, this is not a comparison video, but basically you could do this. Would you choose A or B? And right now the videos are static, but once you hit download, you'll see these images moving as a proper video. So you need to time sync them properly. And you need to basically edit it so that they both match up and the video is not longer than it needs to be. So now the maximum length of this video is 1 minute and 4 seconds. This is very important and something you need to keep track of. So if you're pasting multiple videos, you need to make sure that either they're around the same so like time lengthwise. So like if one video is 29 seconds, try to get the other video as close to 29 or 30 seconds, because otherwise the video starts playing on a loop and doesn't look right, that as soon as one video is over, the automatically the other video starts looping. So you need to get those videos. That's where the trim function comes in handy. And that's this. So again, you click on the video, you see this trim, you click trim, and then you adjust how long the video needs to be. Now, elements, I've been using them more and more now, and it's very nice. Obviously, you need to be very careful how you use them, but you could actually create some very nice images using using frames. So this image I created using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 frames to get this unique look. And the benefit about using frames is it's all, no matter what type of image that you're using, it will be in that exact shape. And basically you could create variations. You can create different designs like this one. You can create like a torn image look. But the funny thing is I didn't actually use the frame on this image. I used the frame on the text. So it looks nice. And I put basically the same frame back in and put it on the back change that to white to make it look like it's a paper brick. Frames are very useful tools, and there's a bunch of them. And depending on what you want to use it and how you want to use it, there's something for everyone. So basically you could put in, if you want to show like the one zone Euclid app, which I did yesterday, I created a laptop frame, took a screenshot of my own screen, and I've got what the one suite would look like on my laptop. This is useful when you're creating posts to show something like this. Everything you need to grow your business. We've got the computer version. Sorry about that. And we've got the mobile tablet versions as well. So that's that. Now, under elements, there are many frames. So you need to pick and choose what you want. But the downside of the frames are, one, you can't really like edit how the frame works. So if you rotate this and you put the image, you can't rotate the image. So you have to find the exact orientation for the frame that you're looking for. And you can't, like, let's say this frame, I can only extend it, I can't shorten it. So it's good for templates, but there's a limitation that you can't really customize it to exactly fit your requirements. So you need to scroll through all the frames that they're offering and choose one that meets your requirement.
So Jijo, if somebody
Like some
like
exceptionally cool looking ones, obviously you won't be using this frame every time. But let's say you want to use that frame, go on uploads, drag and drop an image. We've got that effect.
So Jijo, can you hear me? Hello?
So you basically choose what and now this is what I'm talking about. You can't rotate the image. It'll still be like that. So that's one drawback of frames. But if you're creative enough, you can find loopholes and basically create something very unique. And recently I've been using frames a lot to create my graphics. So that's very nice. The other thing that I've been using are so this one, since gold is one of our primary colors, these images, you can use them to create very nice fancy backgrounds. Basically change the transparency to really make a very unique image. Any questions, anything? I know I'm going a little in depth. I haven't covered because I've covered the basics before. I'm going over the more in-depth kind of stuff, things that I've noticed, things that I've found. The Elements tab is your best friend in Canva. If you have the paid version, you can find literally anything that you're looking for. If you know how to search for it, you can literally find anything. And it's very useful to create very unique and highly customized images. And it's really, really good tool. And it's also based on what you've been searching, it'll give you recommendations so that your all the things that you use on a daily basis, they're all there right at your fingertips.
Jijo,
So
can
that
you
you
hear
can
me?
access them quickly and get the exact image that you're looking for.
Latoya, can you hear me? Jijo, can you hear me? Can anybody hear
I
me?
found that the backgrounds tab isn't as good. So if
I
you
hear you.
use something like Pixels to get good backgrounds, I would highly suggest you do that
Okay.
and upload them to
I
your
don't think you could hear
Canva
us.
profile. You're on mute. I can't hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm
Oh,
actually.
sorry. I think because of that WhatsApp call. Sorry, I need to put these back.
Let me know when you can hear me. Hello?
I can hear you. I can
All
hear
right.
both.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Sorry. Yeah, I can hear you guys now.
All right, awesome. I got a question for you. So for like Latoya, this would be good for her to put a Instagram post together. Is that
Yeah.
something that you can actually work with her personally to put
Yeah.
something together so that she could see how it's done? So that,
Yeah.
you know, going forward, she could probably try and do something with the Canva to help her Instagram. Latoya, have you used Canva for your Instagram at all?
No, one of my question was going to be, how do you even get the Canva? Because I don't
Okay.
even get to there.
So firstly, Canva, there's a free version and there's a paid version. The paid version is roughly $119.99. So basically $120 for the entire year. And I would highly recommend you go that route because it's a lot more economic than paying by the month, because you're saving about 20%, if I recall the figures correctly. You can create an account using your default Google account, Gmail, and basically log in, pay, and then you've got the whole suite of Canva.
At first, Latoya, just Google Canva,
Okay.
right? And then just create an account for yourself.
Okay.
Obviously, if I, okay, sorry, I have to Google Canva. I can't
Okay.
Google canva.com. So the first link itself,
There you go.
that one.
Okay.
I would say for you in the beginning, try the free version. I've made
Yeah.
some pretty good posts with the free version. I know that it is a little bit limited for sure, but for yourself, just to get started and getting yourself used to using Canva, because the first few posts, I know for me, it took me time because I had to learn it. Not that the system's hard, it's just I was trying to perfect some things and probably trying to use the free stuff over its limitations of what it's allowed to do. So it took me a little bit longer, but I still have the free. I didn't buy the pro yet. I'm thinking about getting the pro because some of the stuff that Jijo does, I know I probably can't do with what I'm limited to doing. But it is a good program. It's very easy to use. And Jijo, I think it would be like extremely instrumental if you could just create just I guess a meeting with Latoya or do it now. I don't know if you have time, both of you.
Yeah.
To just create a post so that you can actually put it on your Instagram and see how it's done from start to finish. You know, that's very powerful. And then once you start playing around with it, then you'll use it a little bit more. I try, you know, in the beginning I was doing at least 1 or 2 a week, you know, and sometimes 3 a week. But it's something to keep your social media fresh with new content, with stuff that's personalized to you. And people, I was getting a lot of engagements from it.
Okay.
So what I would highly recommend, obviously, even I learned how to use Canva from the free version. The best thing about the free version is it's very challenging to make something completely unique and completely that is yours. So when you use it with all those restrictions, and you could actually create something very beautiful. When you get your hands on the pro version, it just lets you go completely, gives you so many options that you're like, you've got everything at your fingertips. Initially, I created a few posts. It was obviously daunting to get the finished product look exactly like you want it, because a lot of stuff is behind paid walls. But if you use, the thing about the paid stuff is there's a watermark that's attached to the paid version. So as long as you're using like very thin images, so like graphics, okay, let's see. Like, actually, obviously this is the paid version, so I would be hard pressed to find something that isn't, let's see. So obviously you needed help creating an Instagram post. So the first thing you do, you obviously, this is because I've been using Canva so frequently, and my default post is Instagram, it's here. You would go on social media posts and then on Instagram. Design for Instagram. Create Instagram post. So this is the default square shape orientation that you get, 1080 by 1080. So that's your canvas. You have to create something to fit inside this. Obviously, you have to stick to Realty One's guidelines. So you have the fonts and color scheme and logo that you need to use. By default, only one of the fonts is available in the free version, and that's this one. I use this most frequently because this is nice, bold font, easily legible, and it's clear. There's no fancy styling, nothing. It's just simple, bold text. This you will get in the free version as well. So you've got one of the fonts already covered. That's it. Now on logos, you have to download and upload your logos on the logo. But the one big drawback of Canva's free version with the logos, you don't get, let me actually show it to you. So let's go gray. Now, if you go into logos, this is the benefit of the paid version. If I drag and drop this, the background is still gray. But in most times, what would happen is this. The background will be black or white, solid black or white. You won't be able to remove that. So you have to match the background to this color. So that becomes tricky. But it's still doable using the free version. So let's do it that way. Now this and the background is matching. Now you want to use, let's say, a frame to cover up that. I'm pretty sure frames are free because there's no frame that's restricted over there. So actually, let's go on recent. And I'm going to use this one. See, that image is a pro only, so you can't use that. Now, if I click black here and I drag and drop this, I can basically get something like that out of it. So you need to check what you're looking. That was actually a bad try. Let me see. Let's go on frame. As you know, this is fine. Logos. I'm going to do something. Yeah. What would you like to create a post on, Latoya? Because I need input to create something.
I guess a home for sale. I see a lot of people do that. Like,
Okay. So you come under elements,
okay,
you search for home.
okay,
Okay. So you select basically what you're looking for. Okay, let's go for something simple. You don't want to cover the entire page because that would look bad because of the black stuff,
mhm,
black borders. Now you add text. You have to change the color to white, because otherwise it won't stand out with the black.
okay.
What would you
Okay, so I see the crowns now that you were saying that's on the one that's free.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, this is free, that is not.
gotcha. Okay, that's QR code we're talking about.
So you see those grid lines? These are very helpful in aligning your image properly.
Mhm,
Obviously, you can zoom out of the frame, get exactly what you want. Then you have to change the font, change the size.
mhm,
It needs to be legible, but not too intrusive. Then you have to change the lining space. Some fonts will give you even more like space so that you can reduce the length even further. But with some, you have to stop way before one. So now this is a simple, easy to use post. And this is basically, it goes with the tag, helping people achieve the dream of home ownership. And this person is basically handing a home to this person. So you have to choose the image. And basically all of the stuff that I did here, this is using the free version.
okay. Now, how do I get the One Realty Group Central law?
The logo you can get from here. You go on one design.
Okay,
You can basically, you click here. If you haven't already added, you can basically, that's the Chrome extension for OneSuite.
okay,
One dashboard, sorry. You go one design, yeah. Click here, it'll take you to one design. I don't know what's happening. The net is a bit slow today. on my
yeah,
end.
mine slow too, because I'm on a computer at home. So I'm in One Design and I just go to
Then you go on branding.
branding. Okay,
Then you have to go on, please go down. Why is this not going down? I think yeah, affiliates. I clicked on the right one. So you click here, affiliates,
Mm-hmm.
then you type in central.
Okay.
Affiliate assets, you type in central, click enter. You will be able to download our logo, Realty One Group, and then central. Download logo kit. The 3 colors that they come in, with and without the golden one. Our email signature can also be downloaded from here. And there's a lot like, obviously there's those. And yeah. To get the fonts, you can also download fonts from here.
Okay.
Download assets. But the downside of the free version is you can't upload your own fonts. So this is the only font that you could use by default. So you have to keep using this.
Okay.
On Canva. The others you have to download, but if you have the paid version, can you upload them? As you can see over here, when I type text, actually, do you see here uploaded fonts?
Okay.
This is only possible if you have the paid version. These are all the fonts that come under the are basically the fonts that have been aligned with Realty One Group's design philosophy. Then you can just click and change.
Okay.
You can basically see what the fonts would look like and choose one that you think fits the image properly. It's as simple as that, but I've been using Canva now for the past 6 months. So this is almost like muscle memory to me. It comes naturally to me now, but even I had to go through a learning curve. I have I'm going to be starting my own next tool that I'm going to be learning is Adobe Photoshop. So maybe in 2 weeks time, if I'm ready, I might take a class on that for people who are interested. That's taking Canva to a whole different level, Photoshop.
Okay.
Now, basically you can put this here. Here. Join rogcentral.com. There.
Okay.
So any questions? And if you wanted to change let's see, the main words. Helping achieve dream homeownership. And then you could add effects. Change the color to white. Make it stand out. Now you have to change it to different color, yellow. There's a lot of options to play around with, so you need to know what toggle does what. It takes some time. If you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out. I've been using Canva quite substantially now, so I know a lot of stuff. a lot of the ins and outs. I still don't use it like to its complete potential. I only use it for creating simple posts and video slideshow images. There's a lot more that you could do. You could create business documents, business cards. Everything can be designed from Canva itself. So it's a very versatile tool. You can even do this and then change how much it's spinning. No, it doesn't look good. Any questions?
So to upload the One Realty Group Central, is that free too, or how would I upload that logo?
You just drag and drop them.
Oh, drag and drop.
So let's see. Basically, you take an image.
Mm-hmm.
Because the fonts are not fonts. The logos are images. I don't have any of them over here. So this image I created on Canva for today's class, basic class. I could basically drag Canva and drop.
Oh, okay.
And you see that it's being uploaded there.
Okay.
You can basically create a new page, drag and drop the image, zoom in and out.
Okay.
Then when you're happy with your end result, you can click share, then download. Or if you're using the same login for all your social media platforms and everything, you could directly, if it's linked, you can share directly from Canva itself.
Okay.
You can share on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Tumblr. I guess that's it.
Okay.
Do you have any questions, like something you would like me to show you?
No. I'll get back in touch with you. I know.
You could even upload. So basically, if you don't want to, because you're using the free version, you don't have access to audio. So you could upload your own audio. Just make sure it's royalty-free audio, because otherwise you could get into trouble.
Okay.
So on Instagram and stuff, you might not, but if you're posting on YouTube, you will definitely get in trouble and you will get copyright strike.
Okay.
You need to use, it's always better to use royalty-free stuff. So I'm not that, I'm not very sure about where to get royalty-free audio, but for royalty-free images and videos, stock images, you can get it from Pixabay. You actually get sound effects from Pixabay as well.
Okay.
You can get audio tracks from here as well. So 1 minute. So obviously there are a lot of things that you need to keep in mind. For instance, if you're creating a video to post on Instagram, the video's length cannot be longer than 59.9 seconds. Because if it crosses the 1 minute threshold, sometimes it won't allow you to upload the video. It'll say that the video is longer than 1 minute, please edit it. So you need
I
to
think it's
make
actually
sure.
been updated now. So I actually work with social media too. So I just want to chime in real quick. I'm pretty sure they updated the timing because they combined YouTube TV and just Instagram in general. So the video option has now been updated to a little bit longer.
Do
I
you
think
know
it's
how
up to
long it is?
10 minutes. I think it's up to 10 minutes, but I have to double check. But I'm pretty positive. Let me double check. I just posted a video. I think it was like 5 minutes long.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. So
that's actually great to know. Because when I
yeah, they're
create
always
this,
updating this stuff all the time.
yeah, because when I create slideshow for the open houses, not open houses, listings, when I create slideshow videos, I have to keep them to 1 minute. So it kind of, the images are moving so fast. It's kind of hard to keep track of all the images that you see. So yeah, that's very, thank
The
you.
thing is, unless you're using Instagram Reels, that's 1 minute.
Okay.
Or I think 90 seconds. You can click to another option for 90 seconds now, but that's the lower one. But if you're just doing a normal video, yeah, it's gonna be longer.
Okay. Thank you for that,
No, of course.
Daniel. I think this is the first time we're meeting, right?
Yeah.
So sorry, I didn't know when you logged in, but have
Oh,
you
no
used
problem.
Canva?
I just hopped in. And I just want to check it out because I've been using Canva too for like maybe 3 years now.
Okay.
But yeah, Canva is amazing. I use Photoshop too, but Canva it's like a hack. So like it's that good that where people could like easily just hop on and make some amazing stuff. And Photoshop is just really complicated. It's good for really
Yeah,
detailed stuff.
Photoshop is a whole different level, but it's for extremely like tech savvy and like people who really want the perfect image for their posts. They tend to go towards like dedicated
Yeah.
photo editing software.
Yeah,
But it's,
Canva is amazing though overall.
yeah, but
Yeah,
the
I will.
amount of things that you could do on Canva, and for the like just $10 a month, it's insane.
Yeah, even the free version is actually quite amazing.
But I've noticed that Canva has slowly been shifting more and more towards the paid version. So they're basically slowly limiting out what you could do with the free version. Before,
Yeah.
there were a lot more options, a lot more images, stock images that were all available to you. Now they started limiting that. Basically, it's $10. It's not a huge amount to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
And like the sheer amount of stuff that you could do on Canva is insane.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
create marketing, print products. So if you go here, so basically you could edit photos. It's obviously not as good as Photoshop, but you can still do quite a bit.
Could you make videos on here too? Or is it just
Yeah,
like
you can create
slideshows and
videos,
stuff?
but it's not as good as Premiere. You can't really do
Right.
like, you can't do micro edits, but
Gotcha.
as long as you have a keen eye, because the slider is very fragile, very sensitive. So
Okay.
it bottoms out quite easily. But let me see your projects. I should have a video edit. So those are single video. Yeah. Can I not see it? Okay. Well, for you. I'm actually trying to see a video that I edited to show you what you can actually do.
Right.
Yeah, this one.
Another really
Yes.
good tool for videos, if you're doing it like
Yeah.
like a quick edit, is Premiere Pro Rush, which is on your phone. But I think if you have Premiere Pro and the Adobe Suite, then it comes for free.
Yeah.
You may be able to have a free version too. I'm not sure how it works. I have a paid version, so.
The free, there's also a free version of what's it called, the tool, DaVinci Resolve. That's
Right.
almost, they say, as good as Premiere. I haven't personally used it. So this image, I basically took 3 stock images. I muted them. I added my own track to it and created this. So you can see how jittery the
Yeah, it lags a lot.
pan is on something like Adobe Premiere. It's not this jittery because I have a pretty decent system and still. So when you're editing, you have to
Are these 4K
click.
videos or?
These are standard 1080p videos.
1080, okay.
And then basically you see this. This is the crop. So basically you can cut the video like this.
Okay, nice.
This is like the extent of how much you can edit. That you could basically change the colors a bit. You could add animations a bit, but that's it. It's not even close to what you could do on Premiere. But Premiere is a different beast and you're paying like the big bucks for it. So
Right,
they
yeah.
offer you those like classic, like expensive, you're getting what you paid for.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
But just to get you, start posting, start creating unique and creative media, Canva is an amazing tool. And that's about it for today's class. If you have any questions, if you need some post created or anything, always feel free to reach out to me. And yeah, are there any questions?
No, I'm just sitting here playing with it, trying to upload these. But if I have any, I'll come back to you.
Okay.
I had a comment. I use YouTube quite a lot too, just for my personal stuff. And I use any song. I do it all the time. The only thing that I've noticed the difference is, and I've also like uploaded specific tracks that I own. And basically, YouTube just gives you like an option to get it deleted or not. But a lot of time, what happens with these bigger musical artists is they have an automated system that inserts what song you're using, and you just can't make money off of it. So like, if you're trying to monetize your videos, you can't. But you can still upload the video, and it won't get muted, it won't get taken down, nor will you have any strikes. And I've had YouTube for like 10 years plus, like uploading on it. So, and a lot of my videos have other music and such. But you're right, they can do that, but you're gonna have to like really deliberately try to rip somebody's ideas and such.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
YouTube's algorithm, and especially like the copyright strike algorithm, it's very finicky. Like I think it was just last week, the weekend, I was watching this video where YouTube updated its system so that more videos were like child ready, and like a video that had 4 kids in the name was like marked adult, and some like 10 plus 13 PG-13 stuff was recommended for kids.
Yeah,
So,
that the kids stuff, they have a big handle on that for
Yeah.
sure. They're pretty strict on that stuff. But when it's YouTube's like the music stuff, I haven't seen all too much of. But I'm gonna research it more. If I see anything interesting, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks you guys for joining today's session. This session was recorded, so this will be available on our YouTube channel. So it was nice to make your acquaintance, Daniel.
Thank you.
Latoya, have a great day, both of you.
You too.
Great day, great week. Bye.
Bye bye.